What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad? Welcome back, honey. I know I said y'all won't go see me again until tonight about 10 o'clock for the Bell Collective, but some other stuff got sent to me and I decided to come up here and talk about it. Y'all already know what to do. Follow the social medias that you guys see before y'all. If you would like to donate to the channel, the PayPal and Cash App is available. Shout out to all of those that gave during this afternoon rather, live for the Let's Gossip Child. Totally appreciate y'all for that. Thank you. Continue to run them numbers up because that's actually doing a lot better. It's starting to pick up and get traction, and I appreciate that. So y'all continue to run up them numbers, honey. Run up them views and all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do. Nah, y'all. I'm so sick of her. Child, apparently some Caucasian man decided to have a bet lady, aka Courtney Rose, on his tad ass podcast, girl. And I know he tad. Anybody that's connected to the bet lady, you're tired. Point blank, period. You're tired. So no shade, but shade. He tad. Tad it through. I'm just calling it the way it is. I understand he another content creator, but oh well, girl, I don't know him. He ain't my damn friend, and I'm just gonna call it what it is. He tad. You couldn't find nobody else from Roa to have sitting in your seat other than the most unethical, uninnate, uh, just unlikable, no storyline of her own, just white noise in the background, and that was the best that you could find to get on your podcast, sir. I would have much rather you had Manetta up there. You know what I'm saying? Like you, whatever. I'm about to play you guys some clips. Uh, that a short clip. Well, they're not short, but I'm gonna make them short. I want to play you guys two clips about how she made her whole interview and how she allowed this Caucasian man to make her whole interview about a person that continuously pays her dust, that do not talk to her or speak to her unless she chooses to or feel the need to, or unless the producers tell her to say something to her ass. Kenya the Moore. All right. So I'm about to play to you guys what she said. So the first one is entitled Courtney the Bet Lady Rhodes slams co-star Kenya Moore as delusional. First of all, she's a friend of. She's not a castmate. So let's not go with no co-stars. She's nothing but a friend of. All right. She's absolutely nothing, bitch. All right. So let's stop making her feel like she's so important. That's the problem now. Anyway, I'm about to let you guys hear what he had to say, and we'll be back.
Just don't see eye to eye.
So there's a couple of things. Number one, I think that Kenya is a lot more delusional than people realize. And she really just, when she wants to do something and have a story and a narrative, she's gonna run with it. And I think that her and Marlo are similar in certain ways, interestingly enough. And so they're just like oil and water. And for whatever reason, Kenya has no desire to move forward with it. And so it actually makes it extremely uncomfortable sometimes. But that's what I think it is.
Do you think, because you mentioned like a story, do you think Kenya kind of acts for the cameras? Like, does she play it up? Is she the most different? Is she very different when the cameras are not rolling?
I think that I don't really know her that well. Like I said, she was the coldest towards me from day one. I think when it's not about her, she's not happy. When it's like, she has this on the camera.
She wasn't the coldest towards you, girl. She didn't know you. She didn't know you. What do you want from a person that don't know you? She doesn't know you. She don't know anything about you. The only thing she know of you is that you Bryce's baby man. Other than that, she don't know you. She don't owe you a damn thing. Like, what the hell do you mean? You and Kenya have not had any type of whatevers with each other for you to have these big ass opinions about her, her character, what she's like, or anything. You didn't even get the chance to know her because you was too busy trying to run up behind the Billy Goat's ass. But let's continue.
Bigger than life persona. It's all about me, like, I mean, no secret, she tells everybody else how great and grand and amazing and fabulous she is.
Yes.
And I think that Marlo threatens that, and it's not comfortable for her. And so,
bitch, please. The Billy Goat threatens what? The Billy Goat still running around here at age 72 trying to get people to be her damn friend. So what the hell is it that mugshot is threatened by? Or what the hell is it that Kenya is threatened by when it comes to mugshot, I should say? I'm trying to figure it out because, in my opinion, Kenya Moore checks off all of the boxes. I'm waiting to find out. We don't even know the Billy Goat's real damn name. We don't know her real damn name. We don't know what she do for a damn living. We don't even know her real damn family. For all we know, her mammy and her man. The only thing we know about her mammy was, I ain't even gonna go there because I don't know nothing about that lady mammy. We just gonna move on. Because Lord, I was finna give your mama the business. We gonna move on.
It just plays out the way that it does. And I think Marlo is going to defend herself and be Marlo, right? Like, Marlo is no angel. She doesn't pretend to be. And they just go back and forth.
Marlo.
So if Marlo is no angel and she doesn't pretend to be, so then how is it that you can make all of these allowances for Marlo's bad behavior? Oh, but when it comes to Team Twirl, it's all of this and it's all of that. And she should be ashamed of herself and who does she think she is and so on and so forth. I really wish Team Twirl was about that life because Lord knows if it was me or one of my homegirls, bitch, I couldn't wait to run into your ass down to the reunion. And you better hope they got the crazy 88s up there because, oh, girl, you would have needed it. You would have totally needed it. As far as I'm concerned, you have done nothing but poke the bear that is Kenya D. Moore this entire time. You want an issue with this woman so damn bad, and it's eating you up, that even in this moment, she's not going to give you what it is that you're looking for. I really hope Team Twirl does not say anything. I hope Team Twirl says absolutely nothing to her, and I hope she lets this roll off her back. I really do. Because Team Twirl, she ain't work. You let me cuss her fuck ass out. You ain't got to do it. Don't get your hands dirty. I get them dirty for you. Fuck that bitch. Move on.
Also having a moment with Candy. They're not seeing eye to eye either.
They're not.
I mean, do you think Marlo and Candy are more likely to kind of maybe patch things up at some point, maybe at the reunion? Or
I think they are definitely more likely. And I can't spill the beans, but as you continue to watch, you will see Marlo support Candy with some stuff. And I think you will see them coming together, and it feels really nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
See how far you are removed from everything? You see how far removed you are from everything? Candy Pants don't have no interest in being friends with the Billy Goat. Absolutely none. She has no interest, and she has every right to not have no interest. Just like Team Twirl has every right to not want to be down with that bitch either. But whatever, you looking for friends. And so you're going to attach yourself to whoever you need to attach yourself to, like all of the new hoes do. Girl, you ain't giving nothing but new girl stunts and shows and shenanigans, and it's tired at this point. Whatever, move on.
Because like you and Candy did get to this good place, on where we are now in the show, and this will air probably like 2 weeks from the time we're recording it, so anything is possible to happen.
Anything is possible, David.
But what about, like, as you watch it back and you're looking at confessionals? Because, like, this is something that happened recently, again, I think of the past few episodes, like, where Ralph had the brunch and then, everyone brought their significant other. Mm-hmm. You brought, your ex, Bryce, and Candy knows him from, I guess, the music business.
Right.
She then says in her confessional, oh, he's such a great guy, such a nice guy. Like, well, how does he put up with her? I'm like, well, that's not a very nice thing to say.
You know what? But that's a reflection of her, not me. So I honestly just think nothing of it, right? Like, if Candy and I talked about it and we agreed that our argument was dumb. Like, it was dumb and got taken out of context. And so if you will notice, I chose not to, because I legitimately forgave her. We're moving forward. And that's how I felt. I wasn't just saying that. And when I say something, I mean it. So again, that's a reflection of her, not me. Be you, do you, say what feels, true for you. So,
well, if
oh dear God. Well, I guess Bryce is the reflection of your fuck ass, huh? Because he was fine and well until he decided to get hooked up with you, and now look at what we got to deal with now. So I guess if that's a reflection of her, Bryce is a reflection of her. Any man who sees the bet lady coming, y'all better turn the other way around if y'all don't want to end up like Bryce. And giving you the real tea said that. Moving on.
People that watch these shows, the fans, they like authentic, real.
Do they really?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Do. Like, it's,
you don't think so?
I mean, there's nothing authentic or real about Kenya, and it may just be the amount of time that she's been on the show, but she is honestly the meanest girl I've ever met. Not just with me, but with everybody. It's
really?
Like, there's a part. It's so bad, honestly, that I'm like, get therapy, deal with whatever internally is not sitting right with you, because it doesn't feel good. I think it's not good for the platform. I think it's not good for the show, because we go into these scenes and we want to have fun with the girls, and it's just like there's that dark shadow, and if you're not aligned with her or hyping her up or moving the way that she wants, it never ends well.
What's like the most egregious?
Girl, you are a friend of. Who gives a fuck what you think? See, that's why this video only got 1.6K views, and it's been up here for 3 damn days. That should show you something. Behind the Velvet Rope podcast, that should show you something, friend. You sitting up here feeling like you turned it with this hood right up here, but you really turned absolutely nothing but our stomachs. Ugh. Moving on.
Thing you've seen her do. I mean, I guess off camera, because we see it all on camera.
I think when we went on that Birmingham trip, just being the hostess, and I mean, let me just make, for instance, Marlo she got on that bus when we left to go to it wasn't Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes.
I know. No disrespect, but we got on the bus.
There was Alabama, and I know there was Portugal.
Yeah, so Marlo was excited. She came on in a great mood. And can you just ignore?
The Billy Goat wasn't excited. She didn't even want to be there. She didn't want to go. She only went because her check was involved. She didn't want to be there. And the Team Twirl didn't want that scuzzy asshole there. It was only because she had to be there because she needed her check. So Courtney, what the hell are you talking about? You the most delusional bat bitch that we got up here, you batty ass. Moving on.
Ignored her the entire time. We're on this little van. We're driving to Alabama with a group of girls. So literally, I'm sitting in the back with Marlo. We literally had to start a whole nother conversation because she just refused to give Marlo eye contact, to talk to her. And it was uncomfortable for me, but it was also uncomfortable for some of the other women who actually liked Marlo and wanted her to be a part of the conversation, right? Kind of energy continued, and then we saw Marlo kick the door, blow up, did what she did, but we didn't see all the little nuances and the poking that Kenya had done.
The Team Twirl said absolutely nothing to her. Team Twirl said nothing to her. Team Twirl was over it. She was over the night. She was over everything that went down. Mugshot. Wanted to be Billy Badass, came around there with that damn foolishness. Can somebody get this bitch a script, or was she there to remember the scenes, or move on
to that point, and then now she's the victim, and Marlo was all these horrific, horrible things, and no one knew that Brooklyn was in that room.
Right. Do you think Kenya is getting a good edit? Like, do you think they go out of their way to kind of edit her in a good? Because you didn't see all that. You're right.
No, I don't know. I'm gonna say keep watching. I don't necessarily think so. As the season progresses, because I think it became impossible not to present how she was showing up.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What about, since we're on the topic, Nene just did this interview with Carlos King.
Oh, right. I heard about it. Have you?
I mean, I'm still waiting for her to answer the question. What the hell has Kenya D. Moore did to you? She wants to bring up what happened between years of issues between her and other people. No. What has Team Twirl done to you for you to have all of these big ass feelings about it? Other than tell you, I don't know you like that, so quit damn touching me. Fine, whatever. So this next point, it says Kenya Moore's horrific off-air treatment of RHOP producers with the Bat Lady. So y'all listen to this.
I mean, I would love to see that happen. Obviously, I'm sure I'm biased. I just, I don't know Portia, but Portia just seems like a fun, good-hearted person. Like, it's no internal conflict. Kenya seems to just have some internal conflict. It's ugly, that projects as a mean girl, and it makes it extremely difficult to like.
Do you want her coochie in your mouth, Bat Lady? Because that's what it sounds like. I just really feel like you want to fuck Kenya, and that's why you constantly walk around here with her name all on your lips. Like, I just don't understand it. If you don't like somebody, why is you made this whole interview that should have been about you and what you have going on, what you're doing, what this and what's that. This whole thing just seems nothing more than a hate train for Team Twirl, all because she told you, bitch, don't touch me with your bat wing. Whatever. Moving on.
Said, have fun. Conflict, move on. Conflict, move on.
Right. Is there anyone on the cast that Kenya considers herself close with, that really likes her?
I think her and Candy have an alliance. Would I go so far to say that she necessarily likes her like that? I can't speak on that. I think you all just saw this week the fall, and obviously I talked about the karma. I think you saw no one rushed up to run to check on her, and I think that speaks volumes to how she is behaving and how people genuinely feel about her. But it's still a show, and so she's got to have friends. So then you see some support later.
So do you think if someone else fell, people would have rushed?
Absolutely. I would have, for sure. Absolutely, right? Like, if your friends fall and you're not sure. It was also obvious that Kenya was okay, because what you didn't see was she was cursing production out. So it was clear she was okay, and she had like this little bounce, and she was clearly more embarrassed than hurt. And, before that conversation, I knew that she was okay. But yeah.
Well, once you become too difficult to work with your co-stars and production, eventually it doesn't matter who you are. It is
the way she speaks to production, it just makes me uncomfortable. Like, again, in Alabama on that trip, the lighting wasn't bright enough for her, and she just tore into this young lady on production, and I just was mortified, and I apologized. I'm like, you know what, Courtney, I am so sorry. Like, that was so inappropriate. And
why the hell are you apologizing, bitch? You're not a main cast member. You're lucky to even be there. 1, 2, I don't even believe none of this. I haven't heard nowhere where anybody has said that Kenya was mean, rude, nasty, or disrespectful to the production staff. I've never heard it. Now, if y'all heard it, drop down in the comment and place the proof of where you heard it at so I can go in here. But out of all the things that I've heard about Team Twirl, I ain't never heard about her disrespecting none of the producers, cussing out no producers, cussing. I ain't never heard it. I ain't never heard it. But if y'all heard it, get me together in the comments. Moving on.
That's not right. And I just don't like that. Like, that shit is not cool. Like, you are not above anybody, and it's not cool.
And then, like, when that happens, like, I mean, is everyone like Candy, Marlo, Shredder, like, okay, this is Kenya, like, this is how it goes?
I don't know, because I wasn't really paying attention to everybody's reaction, but for me personally, I was like, I mean, my friends just don't do that. You don't treat people like that.
Were you? No, you don't. Were you shocked like that? She was speaking in production
I was. Because I actually, before getting on the show, I had no idea that was her real personality, right? Like, I just thought it was this bigger than life. I'm a diva. I'm playing this villain role, and I'm downing on it. But to see the cameras off and how she talks to people, it's literally disgusting.
And you probably thought, not that there's any excuse, but you probably thought like I would think, I mean, I've been on reality shows too, so I know how it works, but you would think if you weren't, like, you can't even speak to production, like, you wouldn't even think it's
it's not okay. We're in 2023, like, people have rights, and you just don't do bullying is not cool. Like, come on, stop. It's not okay.
And production is not an easy job.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's someone sweeping the floor. Like, it does not matter. Totally. We're all humans, and it's so gross and disrespectful. I lost a lot of respect for her in that moment, and seeing that a couple of times. We are all in water.
So I take it you don't regret the karma comment.
Do you think karma is a bad word? Like, I talk about my karma all the time. Like, I wake up about myself, I'm like, shit, what did I do to deserve? Like, good things happen to me, and I'm like, okay, God, this is my good karma. So to me, karma isn't a bad word. I thought her fallen was her karma, potentially, right? But it wasn't even serious to me, and it wasn't like, I would never want Kenya or anyone else to be hurt. Let's be clear. Right. Had she not been down there cursing after she walked out of the hotel with slippers on in the rain with signs everywhere that said, that was saying wet, be careful, I would not have said that. But you came out arguing in a bad mood, being disrespectful to a production, and you bust your ass. Like, might be your karma. Sorry, I'm not the karma goddess, but just maybe.
It sounds like karma is the right word, yeah.
I mean,
I believe in karma.
I do too. And for other people who don't, I respect that. But I do, and it's what I said, and I own it.
Why do you think everyone is so obsessed with finances? Like, there's all this talk specifically about like Drew. We've seen it with Sheree. I mean, why is everyone, even Marlo, people are want to know where Marlo gets money from. People are, she buys Sheree. Is it real or not? Now we have Drew. Why is this group so obsessed with everyone's finances?
You know what? That's a good question, but maybe just because the platform and what it represents, that's the lifestyle that it represents. And I think that Atlanta has had a history of women living outside of their means. Like, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm super conservative, and
Oh Lord, to the Capricorns, I'm so sorry y'all got the bad lady in y'all zodiac. Lord have mercy.
I proudly live within my means, right? But I think that because we've seen that over and over, it's just a reoccurring conversation that we keep hearing, I'm a
Gemini. I think housewives in general live above their means.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that ever.
That's really, that would be some good advice.
I was a multimillionaire, so I had a pretty nice lifestyle. I am not. So I'm not going to pretend we divorced in 2020. I'm not going to live the way I lived, although I'm comfortable after the divorce. And I'm a working woman who works my whole life, but I'm not going to live the way I live with a man who,
I think that's
so trust fund, right? Like, it's not a very smart thing to do, and I'm never going to do that. And so, no judgment, but I think that's just the nature of the beast at this point.
I think that's really good advice. Yeah. My best advice is be authentic.
Okay, child. I ain't got nothing else for this situation, girl. I can't. Like, I can't, I'm not, I won't, I refuse. First of all, his sissified ass voice is annoying the hell out of me. I don't even think that bitch watched the damn show. So I don't even know why he even decided. Because if he did, he would have had other folk up there other than the bat lady. Because, girl, ain't nobody interested in the bat lady. Listen, I ain't got nothing for her. Okay? I ain't got nothing for her. It is what it is. Like, Oh Lord, she gave me a headache. And again, I'm still waiting for her to come out and definitively say, Kenya did this to me, Kenya did that to me, Team Twirl did that to me, Team Twirl did this to me. I have yet to hear it. I have yet to hear it. I have yet to hear she did this to me, and this is why I don't like her. And if she's holding on to the fact of her saying, I don't know you like that, please stop touching me, then girl, I ain't got nothing for her ass. All right. I have absolutely nothing for her ass. That's it. That's all I got. If y'all want to go and listen to her tad ass interview on that tad ass podcast, you can. It's called Lord, what's it called? I shouldn't even give them no damn promotion because like I say, I don't even think they watch the show. It's called Behind the Velvet Rope Podcast. It ain't getting no damn views, girl, because don't nobody give a damn about the bad lady. But if y'all want to go around there and get a little Caucasian boy podcast, a like click interview, then that's up to y'all. It you know, you know, girl, because they annoyed me. Like my spirit and my soul is just annoyed at this point. So y'all go ahead around there and do that if you want to, child. Because I ain't got nothing for the podcast. I ain't got nothing for her ass. Keep doing what you do, Team Twirl. Okay, you got these hoes all in a tizzy because she done sat there and made her interview all about you. Okay, that's how you know when you that bitch because she made her whole interview about you. So continue to do your thing, Team Twirl. Let it be known that you that bitch, and it just is what it is. You in candy pants, and we rocking with y'all. Point blank. Period. That team other couch can rot in hell, girl. Anywho, the, other than Sonya's baby, because the baby ain't did nothing to me. All right. So bring me the baby. But the rest of them bitches can go to hell. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all jump down in the comments. Give me y'all best Courtney insult. All right. Give me y'all best Courtney insult. Give me y'all best bat lady joke. If I like it enough, I might pin it. It might replace the pin comment that I already got. So yeah. With that having been said, that's it. That's all, and I'm gone. I'll holler at y'all tonight for Bell Collective. Bye.